ሰላም የዩቲዩብ ቻናል ቤተሰቦች እንደምን አላችሁ? እንዲሁም ይህን ቪዲዮ ለምትመለከቱ ሁሉ ዛሬ እስኪ አንድ አጠር ያለ ቪዲዮ ትምህርታዊ ነገር ነው፣ ትምህርት አዘል የሆነ ነገር ነው። እሱን ይዤላችሁ ቀርብ ያለው እስኪ በጥሞና ተከታተሉኛላችሁ። ዛሬ የማሳያችሁ እዚህ ጋር አንድ ርዕስ አለ። እሱ ምንድነው? የአካውንቲንግ ዘርፍ ነው፣ ፓርት ኦፍ አካውንቲንግ ነው። ማርጂን ኦፍ ሴፍቲ ኦር ኤምኦኤስ የሚባል ነው። ይህ ማለት ደግሞ margin of safety means that excess of sales in break-even point. Excess of sales in break-even point. That means break-even point means that total revenue is equals total cost. Total revenue is equals total cost means that there is no lose or there is no get, or there is not incur profit, or there is no lost. That means that let's see by example how to get margin of safety or how to find margin of safety. Let's see this example. Let us given the information about this topic. Revenue is 20,000 in sales. It is revenue or it is a profit. 20,000 sales. Total revenue for this sales are 1,200,000 and units or selling price is 60. Let's percentage. In percentage, this assumes that 100% are successful gain profit. It is 100% assume that. And next, variable cost. Variable cost means that there is vary in cost. That means the total variable cost is 90,000 and units or selling price is 45. Percentage is unknown. And the third, it is control margin. Control margin is variable cost or revenue minus variable cost means that it's equals to control margin. It is 300,000 and units or selling price is 15 and in percentage is unknown. And fixed cost is 240,000. It is fixed or it is constant or fixed. Fixed cost it is remain unchanged or remain constant. Based on the above information, find thus 5 questions. The first question says that find contribution margin percentage and variable cost percentage by using this table. And the second question says that find break-even point in units and BIR using equation method. Find break-even point in unit and BIR by using equation method. And the third question says that assume that break-even, assume that BIR 400,000 operating income. Let's assume that BIR 400,000 operating income. It is operating income. So that what is net income? What is net income? Or how to determine net income by using contribution margin percentage. And the fourth question says that target profit BIR 90,000. That means target profit can get 90,000. What amount of unit are sold? We can get 90,000 target profit. And the fifth question says that what is margin of safety or MOS? What is margin of safety or MOS? Let's solution. First question says that find contribution margin percentage and variable cost percentage. That means contribution margin percentage is equals to contribution margin per unit divided by selling price per unit. That means selling contribution margin per unit is 15 and selling price per unit is 60. 15 or 60 is equals to 25%. And variable cost percentage is equals to total variable cost per unit over selling price per unit is equals to total variable cost per unit is given is 45 over selling price is it is constant both of variable cost and revenue 60 is equals to 75%, 25 and 75%. That means it is contribution margin per unit is contribution margin 25 and 75 contribution margin. The second question says that find break-even point in unit and BR using equation method. Find break-even point in unit and BR by using equation method. That means BEP or break-even point is equals to total revenue, or break-even point implies that total revenue is equals to total cost. That means it is total revenue means that P times Q, price times quantity is unknown, is equals to total cost means that fixed cost plus variable cost times Q means that quantity. So that P is 16 times Q is equals to fixed cost is given, it is constant 240,000 plus VC is equals to 45 Q is equals to 60 Q minus 45 Q is equals to 240,000. 60 Q minus 45 Q is 15 Q is equals to 240,000 divided by 15 Q is equals to 16,000 per unit. 60,000 per unit. Find break-even point in unit. In unit can get 16,000 per unit, and BR or find break-even point in BR by using equation method. In BR is equals to, it is quantity. In BR P times Q means that P is 16 times Q is, it is quantity per unit, 116,000 is equals to 960,000 BR. And the third question says that assume that BR 400,000 operating income. What is net income by using contribution margin percentage? Assume that BR 400,000 operating income. What is net income by using contribution margin? Third question assume that BR 400,000 operating income. What is net income by using contribution margin? So that revenue is given as 1,200,000, and operating income is its profit 400,000 is equals to 1,600,000, and contribution margin percentage is equals to 25 means that assume that BR 400,000 operating income. What is net income by using contribution percentage? Contribution percentage means that it is 25%. So that contribution margin in 25% is equals to 25% times 1,600,000 is equals to 40,000. That means it is operating income. It is operating income. So revenue means that 1,060,000. 1,600,000. It is revenue. Means that it is given the information revenue, total revenue is 1,200,000. By adding, assume that 400,000 operating income. What is net income? So that revenue 1,200,000 plus 400,000 means that 1,600,000. So that revenue is equals to 1,600,000. And variable cost is equals to variable cost is equals to say that assume variable cost is equals to 1,200,000 and it is contribution margin is equals to 40,000. Means that it is revenue 1,600,000 and variable cost it is 1,200,000. Means that contribution margin is equals to 400,000 and fixed cost it is or constant is equals to 240,000. It is fixed cost. So that net income is equals to 200 contribution margin. Say that contribution margin it is net income is equals to it is 400,000 contribution margin minus fixed cost 240,000 is equals to 160,000. It is net income from this fixed cost it is constant, it is given, and contribution margin can get 400,000 by adding off or net operating income is 400,000, contribution margin is 400,000 minus 240,000. It is net income is 1 million. It is net income is equals to 160,000. That means that increase by 100,000. Increase. It is sales increased by 100,000. You can get 160,000. 60,000 means that 160,000 minus 100,000 is equals to 60,000. It is net income. It is net income is equals to 60,000. Net income is equals to 60,000. And the fourth equation says that target profit per 90,000 find unit sold, or we can get target profit per 90,000. What amount of unit are sold? Can get 900,000. So that this TP, this target profit is equals to fixed cost plus profit. It is profit. This sign indicates that profit over selling price minus variable cost. It is target profit. Target profit per 90,000. Find the unit sold. Or what amount of units are sold. That means target profit is equals to fixed cost is constant. 240,000 plus this profit is equals to 90 over it is selling price is equals to constant. It is given 60 minus this variable cost is given 45 is equals to TP is equals to 22,000. This TP 22,000 or target profit or 22,000 in unit. 22,000 units are sold, can get 90,000. This amount of units are sold. The target profit is 90,000. Can get. And the fifth equation says that what is margin of safety or MOS? As the topic indicates that margin of safety. The topic indicates that, or the topic says that margin of safety means that excess of sales in break-even point. That means MOS is equals to, or MOS, or what is margin of safety or MOS is equals to TS minus BEP. TS means that total sales. MOS is equals to total sales minus BEP or break-even point. By using this formula, we can get MOS. MOS is equals to total sales, means that total sales is equals to this. Total sales is equals to this one. Total sales is this one. 1,200,000. 1,200,000 minus BEP. BEP means that BEP is equals to this one. BEP, break-even point in sales. In BER, it is this one. Using this one. 960,000. It is BEP in BER. MOS is equals to 240,000 BER. 240,000 BER. It is using it 20%. By sales of 20%, we can MOS or margin of safety is equals to can get 240,000. 200,000 in unit is equals to it is total revenue 20,000 in sales. Or this amount of quantity are or this amount of sales are sold. This revenue can get total revenue is can get this amount of number 1,200,000 by using 20,000 sales. So that in unit 20,000 means that this one is 20,000 minus it is Q. This amount of Q or quantity are per unit are sold. 16,000 16,000. So that in unit is equals to 40,000 or 4,000 in unit. This is MOS. This amount of unit are sold where MOS or margin of safety can get 240,000. That means 20% are sold. You can get MOS is 240,000. That means that the formula says MOS equal total sales minus break-even point. It is total sales. This amount of quantity or this amount of sales, or by using this amount of sales, we can get the total sale is 1,200,000. That means break-even point is break-even point. That means 960,000 in birr or 16,000. It is unit in unit 60,000 unit times. It is the price of one unit or the price of one commodity is 60 birr. So that these amounts of quantity are sold by using 60 birr or 60 birr. We can get this amount of number or 960,000 birr by using this amount of quantity are sold by using 16 birr, or this price is selling price per unit. One price of a good or commodity are 60 birr. So that 16,000 or 16,000 amount of quantity are sold by using this price. We can get 960,000 birr. This is MOS. That means it is total sales. Means total sales are given and break-even point by this amount of quantity and by this amount of selling price. We can get 960,000. So that MOS is equals to 240,000. That means 20% of sales can get 240,000 MOS. And in other ways, in unit or can get margin of safety in unit 20,000. 20,000 is given. It is sales given. Sales are given. So that this is 160. It is selling. It is quantity or this amount of 16,000 unit are sold. So that 20,000 minus 60,000, it is 4,000 in unit. Today I'm finished by this way, and we can meet the next topic. Thank you, my guys.